Hello, we're back. How's everybody doing? I have some soft tendrils from my workout this morning, upper body. Who knew you could get so sweaty just lifting things? Anyway, welcome to Modality Monday. We're back. Yeah. Today I'm going to talk about the modality of mini bands. Now there are lots of different bands out there, but today I'm going to specifically talk about mini bands because that's all that I have. Okay, mini bands come in a couple of different shapes and sizes. So a lot of them you'll see like these Let's Fit. I think this was all from China, Amazon, whatever. So a lot of them are like rubber latex. Sometimes you'll get them, and this one actually says something like medium, okay? What does that mean? No one knows. I'll talk about that in a minute. There are also some fancy fabric ones, like this one. Okay, so those are the kind of mini bands I've seen. I've also seen, so like when I went to the physical therapy a while ago, they had their own version. Basically, they just took a piece of rubber latex or whatever and just tied it in a knot, okay? By the way, this was the most expensive out of all three because basically I got them for free during my physical therapy sessions, and those bad boys cost me like over $100 a pop. Physical therapy is expensive, yo, and our insurance sucks. Our healthcare system is broken, but that's another story for another day. All right, so what do I want to tell you? Well, the scientist in me forgot her pen. Actually, just the regular person in me forgot my pen. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. Whew, that was loud. Okay, so what is the physicist going to tell you? Okay, when you have a band, your resistance is based off of the how far you are stretching the band past its rest length. Okay, so like this is its rest length, and then this is the stretch length. Okay, and it's this equation, F equals minus KX. I went to grad school for 7 years to be able to tell you this, okay? And the directions, so why is there a minus in there? And this is just basically saying that if you stretch the band this way out, the force, the resistive force is pulling in. It's always opposite whatever direction you're pulling. And what this also tells you is that the more you pull it, the bigger X is, the more the resistive force is. So there you go. So when you're doing bands, how do you get more resistance out of it? Pull it farther apart or step farther away, okay? So there you go. 11 years of school in physics, F equals minus KX. The arrows mean they're vectors, folks. Okay, what else do I want to tell you? Why are bands awesome? Bands are awesome because they're super portable. You can take them anywhere. You could like throw one in your purse and be like, I'm going to get a workout like on the train or in this while I'm waiting in line for my groceries. You'd look a little weird, but you know, hey, you could do that. So yeah, they're super portable, super lightweight. You can take them anywhere. Why are they not so great? Like, so one thing is that you have no idea what resistance you get. Like, so if you have dumbbells, now granted your dumbbells aren't going to be like super calibrated, XBL-docious, but you know, what does heavy mean? Does it mean 10 pounds? Does it mean 20? Sometimes when you buy them, it'll say like, this is 10 to 20 pounds resistance. Remember, it'll increase as you stretch it. But you don't necessarily know what you're going to get. You're just going to know whether it's like one's lighter, one's heavier, okay? Another thing is that the elasticity will change over time. Like the more you use them, they get worn out. So what was heavy at one point may, you know, become less heavy over time. So you may be like, hey, you know, this is getting easier, but is it because they're like 8 years old and they're getting brittle? I actually used to have big bands, and one of the reasons I don't have big bands, the ones with the handles anymore, is because these can get brittle and break. I had an old set of these, And after I moved, I don't know where they stored them. It was like, they worked fine in North Carolina, and then I got here and like literally like, ding, 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 like everything just split. So these break over time, which is not fun. I've broken, you know, these PT ones. You can see they're sort of getting like funky, like chocolate material on them. So that's why I went and bought like these fabric bands, which are a lot more durable. The problem with these bands is that they are so strong, like my range of motion is like very little. And sometimes depending on the move, you know, I want more range of motion, and it's like, half of the range of motion is just getting it to its resting length. And then the rest of it, I'm like, okay, I just moved it like an inch. So there are many different bands. Try, you know, the plastic ones are cheap, plastic rubber. They're a good place to start. And I think those are just like a solid thing you can add to your workout. So yeah, give it a shot. And today, let's see, was there anything else I wanted to say? Nope, that is it. So they're portable, they're lightweight, they're great. You don't know what resistance you're getting, and they can break over time, or you can get these. All right, so we are going to do 10 moves. It's a full body workout. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put bands on my arms and my legs for the whole workout. I may not be using them on both my hands and my legs for the whole workout, but just to prevent a lot of like sloppy outie. So I'm going to use my rubber ones. I'm going to put the X heavy. It used to be heavy, now it's X heavy. No, extra heavy. Who knows? No, it's pretty heavy right now. These are still pretty new. So I'm going to put the heavy on my feet, and I'm going to put the X heavy on my feet and the heavy on my arms. And we're going to do a 10-minute workout. So each move is a minute, no breaks. If you need a break, take a break. If you're just here watching popcorn, if you're watching me and eating popcorn, enjoy watching me work out for 10 minutes. All right. No music for this bad boy, so you're gonna get like the sound, the lovely sound of my beeping. All right. Here we go. We're gonna start in 10 seconds. I got it on my wrist, and I like to keep them on my hands. I like to keep them on my thumbs. It's just easier for me. But we're gonna go into one. I'm going to go into plank. So I'm going to do plank row. So I'm using the other hand, the resistance. Now another thing you see is since I have it on my feet, now I can have it close together for a, more of a balance challenge. But if I have the band on my feet, I could also just think about maintaining that tension and have a wider base of support. Doesn't really matter. It's what you want to get today. And enjoy the tendrils, the soft tendrils of hair on my face as I work out for the next 9.5 minutes. Got 20 seconds left on this. And then we're going to stand up. 15 seconds. Woo, woo. Now as you're doing this plank row, try to minimize your torso swaying side to side. 3, 2, 1. All right, just gonna do a banded side walk. So what I'm gonna try to do is, I'm gonna try to keep the tension in my legs, even as my feet are closer together. You could move the band up, have it higher on your thighs if you want less resistance. Having it at your feet, where the largest range of motion is, will give more resistance. I love talking while I'm working out. So as you're doing this move, you want to keep your hips forward. That's going to isolate the movement to the glute med, glute min. So one thing is you don't want to hike your hips up like that. Just keep them level. Think about your pelvis as a bowl, and you want to keep that bowl steady. You don't want to tip it forward or over. We're just going to go side to side. If you wanted, you could do like little things. You could do stuff with your hands while you're doing this, but I'm going to take it easy. In 3, 2, 1. So do that pull downs. Start with your hands above your head. Just bring them down. in front of your chest, in front of your head, down to your chest. Now, obviously, it's not gonna take the place of a pull-up, but it's a nice way to work on your lats with a band. You could do more than one band. I could double up. I could add some extra resistance. Waddle, waddle, waddle. Waddle, waddle, waddle. Whoa, she's got 2 bands. It's crazy. My old bands, the ones that had handles, I would actually loop 3 of them through the, I would use 3 of them for like lat pull downs from the door. And one was because I just wanted more resistance, but also I think they would get super brittle. So I was like, I'm super strong! And they were super weak. 3, 2, 1. All right. So now what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna raise my leg and I'm gonna do an abduction. So I'm in a bridge, leg out. I'm actually gonna move this up around my knees. So bridge, leg out, abduction. Step up and out. So when you're in this bridge, I'm gonna try to check my posture. So you wanna have your butt down, or I'm sorry, your butt up. You want a straight line from your knees to your hips to your shoulders. What I don't want you to do is like over-arch your back. You should not be arching your back to get like a higher lift. The lift is all in the hips and the butt. So here I'm just adding a nice little light abduction at the top. Now you could just hold the bridge and have your knees come out too. It's another option. All right, what is next? Oh, bicycles. So I'm gonna have it on my feet and I'm just gonna, so the band is on my feet. You wanna be careful so it doesn't like ping, hit somebody. Now when you're doing bicycles, obviously the lower your legs are, the more challenging it's gonna be. Like this isn't as challenging. Also, you want your shoulders off the ground, and every time you come over, you want your elbows wide, not like towards your face. And think about giving someone a good face for your photo. You can take my picture now. Glamorous. Oh, so glamorous. You get some nice work on your hip flexors with the band on your feet. All right. Next, I'm going to go back. I'm going to do a band on each side. And I'm just going to do a plank walk. So, hands apart, feet apart. Now, if you're doing plank walk, you could just have the bands on your feet. You could just have the bands on your wrists. It's up to you. I'm doing both because why not? And it makes me run out of breath. Now, another thing when you're doing this, again, you don't want to rock your hips back and forth. Think about having a bowl of water balanced on your back, and you just want to keep that bowl from spilling. So keeping your hips square to the ground and minimizing the rock, okay? Not minimizing Dwayne Johnson the rock, because you can't do that. All right, and we're gonna come down. So now we're gonna do hamstring curls. So again, one leg down and just bring it up. Ooh. I have very weak hamstrings, so this is always a lot of fun for me. So I have one band, or one side is against my ankle, the other is on my foot. And I'm just curling, doing a little isometric hold at the top. Just switch sides in 2, 1. Look at that. Look at that transition, folks. That is why I am, yeah, it's not a professional. I can do those kind of transitions. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get in a squat position. So in 10 seconds, I'm going to get in a squat position. And I'm going to bring this lower band up in my knee pit. Here we go. Okay, so now I'm going to squat and bicep curl. If the band broke right now, that would be very painful indeed. So it's a fun way to, get upper and lower body at once. I'm a big fan of compound movements. I spend a lot of time in my resistance training, or at least so far online, doing like isolation exercises. I'm gonna get more into compound movements. Got 20 more seconds. And then I'm gonna push this band down. Actually, I'll show it up. 10 seconds. Five seconds. So exciting. 3, 2, 1. So, you can do a banded walk like this. Sort of moving your legs forward. And again, if you want more resistance, have it at your feet or arms and ankles. You can also pretend you're like Godzilla. Godzilla walk. 35 seconds. This last move is going to be your cardio killer finisher. And I'm going to have the bands in my hands again. So while you're doing this, again, you could just have your arms straight out and do like some stretches. Earlier today, I was doing clock moves. That was fun. You work on the shoulders. Make sure you keep your shoulders down and back. You do those kind of things. 2, 1. Last move. You get down, jump, down, jump. Arms apart, legs apart. As you come down in the squat, try to keep your torso upright as opposed to like hunching over. Shoulders back. Back flat. So again, not arching and sticking your butt out. Seconds. Oh my gosh, the sun came out. You know why? Because I did a workout today. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Activity completed. So, I hope you enjoyed this 10-minute workout. You could always do it multiple times. Make it a 40-minute workout. Make it an hour 10 workout. Make it a 2-hour workout. They get a little boring, but you're welcome to do that. So, I hope you enjoyed. Had a little discussion on mini bands. Remember, if you enjoyed this workout or any of the workouts I do, Venmo donations, always welcome. I take PayPal too, if that's your bag. Available for personal training. I'm available for heavy breathing. Anyway, have a great day. See you next Monday for my Modality Mondays. I think next Monday is going to be, I don't know yet. Maybe Bosu ball. I love Bosu ball. I haven't done that in a while. Actually, maybe agility done. So many options. So I'll be doing that next Monday. I'm here 6 days a week. Come and check me out. Hope to see you again soon. Bye. Love you. Mwah.